Hello everyone, xHedra here bringing you episode 15 of Mystical Block, a mod pack by MonicoIsCool. Well, in the last episode, we worked on a little bit of power, like these kind of useless reactor down there, and we also made some dynamos, I believe, if I don't remember if we finished them all. I think one was missing. Let me just go to energy production. Yeah, the disenchantment dynamo. It's missing because we need bottle of enchantments. And how can I make those? Solidification chamber. So we're going to have to do a little bit of cyclic today, which is a quest line right here, I believe. Nope, that's the main one that's finished. Here, cyclic, right here. So we might as well get some cyclic stuff done, then... which is going to unlock me. Oh. But I don't understand how I screwed that up. Hello, you're made. Let me just make some eyes of enders. Eyes of enders. Grab some. That's going to unlock the quest. And then ender cake. Sorry, I just a bit sidetracked, but I'm not happy about this mishap. End cake, not ender cake. And kake, like so. Nope, this one. And it does have EMC, so I should probably have saved it. Great. So let's put that back in here. Okay, so I'm going to have to go back to the end, but I'm going to have to go back to the end anyway. Okay, so this little part is done. So let's just get into cyclic. Crystallized Ember. For crystallized ember, we need fire charge, EMCable, 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 and that's EMCable. Wow. Okay. Thank you, Ember. Let's make our first one. So we're going to need a fire charge. And then this, which we're going to put in here and get gajillions. Then we need to make, what's a crafting machine? A crafting machine is super easy. What's purple concrete? How do we make concrete? White concrete. Concrete powder. Okay, so that's also easy to make. Concrete powder. We'll just make the, I guess we need to make one of a color. So let's make the purple one directly. Like so. And it's EMCable, of course. So let's just do this. Grab it back. And then we're just going to come back here and cook it in this furnace. Ooh, nope, not cooking. What do I need to do with it? Oh. I just want to see if there's an easier way. I need to put some water on it. You know what? We said we're going to do cyclic, so let's do cyclic. We'll craft a solidification chamber. And we'll just sleep because I don't want any phantoms, so let's just do that first. Perfect. So now let's go back over here. And by the way, once we pass the 450 quadrillion, if we do, we'll make the final power flower. So solidification chamber, it's EMCable too. Great time. So let's just do this and teach it to our system. And then I'm guessing this is going to use power. So let's put it right here. Yes, perfect. Now we need some water. Let's put a couple of water bucket in there. And then we're going to put the purple concrete in it, and I think that should do the trick. Come on, give me my purple concrete. Perfect. Which is also EMCable, so now we just need to do this, and voila. Never have to make this again. And you know what? I'm just going to throw these in because why not? So now we should be able to make the next machine, which was the crafting machine, which I'm never going to use, unfortunately, but at least it's made. The reason I said I'm never going to use it is that Why would I use that when I have the super powerful crafter from RF? Is it RF Tool? I don't remember. Crafter tier 3. Where is it? Where is it? Right here from RF Tools. Yeah, I have that one. I don't really see a need to do any other one. Okay, then here, Packager. Packager is basically, it combines in a 3x3. Like, it's the same thing as a crafter technically, but I'm guessing might be more efficient. I honestly don't know. And that's the kind of thing that this is a bad Modpack choice, if you want my opinion, because I have so many crafting options that it doesn't really make sense to make me do that one as a craft. Like, there are some machines that are required, then I agree 100% with that. But if something's not required for the rest of the pack, it's like, why are you forcing me to do this? Okay, now we want a forester that we'll never use because we have infinite wood, a fluid placer that maybe we'll need at some point, I don't see right now, fluid collector, miner, and shape builder. So, let's just say at cyclic, and then we can just find each of the machine and do them one by one. First off, we want a fluid plate. Oh, shape builder, we're going to want one of those. Nope. What am I missing? Shape builder is going to require an observer. Let's just do this, and then a shape builder like so. Quest completed. A forester. Oh, no, lost my search. Cyclic. I love the system. Makes all that questing so easy. What's the next thing? Fluid collector and fluid placer. Ooh, we don't have slabs of all things not to have. Let's do this and fluid placer like this. Put those two in there. And what else is missing? A miner. Miner right here should be fairly easy to make. Iron pickaxe, show that in there. And let's make this. Great. And what's this one? The mechanical miner from extra utility. Okay. So all of this part of the quest is done. So if I ever need these machines, the only thing I think I might need at some point is the fluid placer, fluid collector. That's always useful when you need to transform fluids, but I don't know that this mod pack will require it. Yeah, so let's go back. I did cyclic for what though? Oh yes, because I needed this machine. Okay, I needed this right here, and I wanted to put some experience in it because I wanted to make experience droplet. So let's come to the fluid right here and go fluid XP, fluid XP. I think 2 buckets should be enough. Do this. And the recipes are for fluid droplet. Oh, right here, bottle of enchanting. I need some glass bottles. So bottles. Put those in there, and that should fill. I think that's going to give me 8. I only need 2, but let's start with the 8. Well, I mean, I'll let the machine do its thing in the background. I'll just grab these 2, and we'll just go and craft the other dynamo. Right here, the disenchantment dynamo. And we now have every single dynamo for this power quest line. So, magmatic, compression, sterling. Okay, so sterling is easy. It's coal. We're going to just use charcoal block. Block of coal 1.5, charcoal block 288. So yes, I'm going to use that. I'm just going to show you quickly. So basically this is like 5 times the EMC or 4 times the EMC. And if I press R and I come look at the compression dynamo, sterling dynamo, that's going to be 160 RF. And the block of coal is going to be 240. So for the difference in EMC cost, it makes no sense whatsoever. So disenchantment, I'm going to need an enchantment book. Are those EMC? Oh, it is EMCable. Curse of Bone, Fortune 2. That cannot be EMCable. Come on. Curse. Haha, no. It, maybe if I search for Enchanted Book. Yes, it is. Oh, but... Oh, that is so bizarre. I don't know if that's going to work. That's actually interesting. So let's throw that in there. Let's put this right here for now. Lapidary Dynamo, Numismatic Dynamo, Magmatic needs magma. Okay, that's kind of why I wanted to get more into thermal. So we're going to need some magma. So we're going to make a magma crucible right here. So let's craft a magma crucible. And the magma crucible can be used to make magma using magma block or what else? Let me check 1 second. So magma block is 128. It costs 40,000 RF. Obsidian costs 64. It's 200 RF to melt. Yeah, okay. I'm going to use probably that one. Let me just check. Cobblestone, 200,000 RF for 1,000. Stone is, well, they're all 200 RF. You know what? This is the least expensive, so we'll grab a magma block. Magma block like so. So this is going to be a multi-step process. Same thing for the gold coin. So I'm going to pick up that machine to replace it once I'm ready. And compression is going to be the hardest one, because compression is going to have to burn either tree oil, refined fuel, or biodiesel. I don't want to do biodiesel, I've already said. So tree oil is going to be made in a fractioning still with resin, and resin's going to need arboreal extractor. Okay, so let's make some arboreal extractor. Arboreal, right here. Going to need one of those. Now we have infinite. And then we can make this. Perfect. And let's just come right here. I'm going to teach those two things to my system. This and this. Perfect. I'm going to need some EMC links. I'm going to grab some Mark V EMC MK5. Nope. Huh? EMC. That's so weird. Number 5 did not come up. I don't want to pay too much, although I think I'm just being cheap for no reason. Grab a couple of these. Perfect. And then grab some pipes. And these. Yeah, let's grab these. Okay, let's go downstairs. I think I have everything to make a setup. So we're going to need a second power setup. I'll put it right here. Okay, so power cable again. I'm going to use those this time. Like this. And then we're going to start with the Sterling Dynamo. I don't have the greaves, so this should work. Ah, come on. What do I use to turn you around? Oh, I hate this so much. Just please turn around. Yeah. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go the lazy way this time. Oh, you dirty. At least I can turn you like this. Okay. So that's going to be this. I'm going to need a EMC link. We're going to put some pipe on top. So pipe that I'm going to split off. Like so. And then we can put an EMC link on top. And we're going to say make charcoal block that are going to come in here. Extract. And we can put an upgrade also right here. I'm just going to continue putting those down the line. Okay, next one. I'm going to keep the 2 liquid one at the end. So the next one is going to be the lapidary dynamo, just because it's one of the easiest one to do. Lapis, like so. Lapis in here. Let's just turn this around. Extract. And let's put an upgrade. And let's just look at this. Perfect. So this is producing power. So this is also producing power, but there's nothing eating the power, so it's not making much of anything. And then what else do we need? The next one's going to be, I'm going to try the disenchantment dynamo. I'm really curious to see if the book's going to work. So if I say this, enchanted book, and I connect, and I put it in here. Haha, no, this does not work. I could do it with Bottle of Enchanting. See, that's the thing. None of these books are EMCable in the right way. Like they're all 144, but we just saw they make the wrong thing. But which means like I would never use this. Like this is one of the things I also do not understand. Let me just grab one book just to show you why this one I will never make work. So if I come here and grab an enchanted book, and I'll grab one that does not matter, like these Curse of Bone, or yeah, let's grab this Curse of Bone. Okay, so this is going to work, but it's not EMCable, and it's going to produce 40 RF per tick. If I'm going to spend an enchanted book, this should be producing like 2,000 RF or 5,000 RF, like something incredible. This is something that I will never ever use unless it was a mod pack that forced the usage. That said, this is the only way you can produce power, and that they changed it to produce a crazy amount of power. Now, Gurman Dynamo. Oh, come on. I checked you. Crates of apple. Apple crate is not crates of apple. Well, great. Apple? How do I make crates of apple? Crates of apple. Crate of apple. This one. How do I make this one? That way. Will this work? Yeah, this one works. So let's set this one and let's make it export. I'm just going to grab some because I want to teach my EMC system. Like so, and let's get rid of that one. Next one's going to be the numismatic. That's the one I'm going to have to go and get a machine from upstairs. So this one, I cannot use this directly. So I'm going to go upstairs and grab the numismatic gear multi-servo press. So let's grab this. Let's go back downstairs, and I'm going to do a quick automation on this. So basically this one, I'm going to put like this, and I'm going to say auto input from the top, auto output to the bottom. Okay. Then I'm going to extend power right here so that this gets power. And I'm going to put the numismatic something in here, multi-servo press. And I'm going to put all of these in here. And you know what? These I'm just going to chuck off overboard. We're going to put that right back with some gold. So if I do this, will this work directly? Yes, it does work directly. So it even auto inputs. So this is automated forever. Perfect. Then what's the next one? The next one is, let's do the magmatic. So let's remove this. And for the magmatic, we're going to kind of do the same deal. We're going to grab the magma crucible that we're going to put right here. We're going to grab this EMC link, put this right here, and then we're going to say auto input from the top, auto output from the bottom. We need to provide it power. So this one's going to be eating some of the power that it's producing. In fact, I think it's going to be eating more power than it's producing. So let's do this. Perfect. This should be receiving power. How? Oh, darn it. Going to have to set all of those to extract. Just give me a second. Kind of forgot an important part of how this works. So let's come back right here and do extract on all of those, which means that now this one should be producing lava. And once it makes its own lava, and that's the crazy thing, okay? Look at this. With a bucket of lava, we're going to produce 1000 RF. This is going to use 40,000 to make one bucket. So technically, we're only producing 60,000 RF per magma block. Last one is going to be the compression dynamo, and that one is the more complex of the two. So this, of all of them, well, just because I need to produce a new power type, a new liquid type. So let me just come right here, set that to extract, put that right here. And now we need to be able to extract. So we're going to need an arboreal extractor. And can I do this really ugly? So let me search for resin. Resin is going to be transformed in a fractioning still into tree oil. Resin. Fractioning still. So let's craft a fractioning still. Fractioning. Nope, right here. Fractioning still. Like so. And I'm going to put that right here. I'm going to output to the bottom. I'm going to input from the side, and then I'm going to put an arboreal extractor right here. Turn like this, and I need a tree. Now, is this a real tree? Do I need a real tree? I think so. So oak log, 25, 20, 25, 20, 25. Oh, I want resin, not latex. Okay. 25 sap, 25 resin. So acacia logs and acacia leaves. Acacia, let's grab 2. And acacia leaf. Acacia, can I make those with the world transmutation, with jungle leaves or darko leaves? So leaves, oak leaves. So let's grab 4. Let's put 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. Oh, let me just grab those 1 second. Kind of screwed up the placement. And you know what? I'm going to turn this around again. Going to put it here. Oh, that's not how I wanted to put it. Just give me. Yeah, that's a cow. Just saw a cow. Okay. This right here, then I can grab this one right here, put that right here, and where's my orb of transmutation? Right here. So can I get the right one with this? Huh, wait a second. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. I can't use transmutation on this. Come on, leaves. You know what? Acacia, I'm just going to do it a different way. How do I get the sapling? Acacia, let's just do this. Come right over here and let me grow a tree. Let's grab some bone meal. Bone meal. Can you move out of the way? Perfect. And now with silk touch, 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the 4th one? Yeah, right here. Let's go back and we're going to just wait. How is it again? Resin. Resin is made by arboreal extractor. It's not really showing how to make the tree. Yeah, goodbye. Going to go grab another one. Is this working now? No, this is not working. Let me just grab that quickly. Will this work if I put it like this? Does it need to be a normally grown tree? Because if that's the case, that's going to be annoying. Okay, so let's try this other way then. I thought it was just like building a small fake tree would work. How big are those trees? I don't know. Dirt. I need some dirt, and hopefully it's going to grow in here. Like this. No, of course it's not going to grow. So we're just going to change one little thing. If we take you and we bring you over here, are you going to work? If yes, I'm just going to end the chest stuff out of you. Just want one little bit of resin to prove that I can make the power and prove why I'm never going to use this. Yeah, we have a little bit of resin. So now what we're going to do is we're going to make some ender tanks. Ender tanks. Ender tanks. Ooh, no, we don't have ender tanks in here. Huh. At ender? Wait a moment. We don't have ender tanks at all. Well, what's the other solution? There must be some way of teleporting. Like, well, I do have one way, but it's lame. I could bring it in the system and export it back out. But you know what? It's exactly what I'm going to do. Give me some cables. And give me an importer. And an exporter. So importer, exporter, exporter. Let's grab this and let's do this. So I'm going to put an importer right here that I'm going to change to fluid. And we're just, oh, no. Okay, just give me 1 second because I kind of remembered that we have the network these. So let's grab one of this, and one of this. Perfect. So we are not going to have to extend this like crazy. So if I come back here, I need to put the transmitter right here. Transmitter. Like so. Perfect. We're going to go hit the card. We'll put the other one right there. Network receiver. Like so. We're going to hit it with a network card. And if we come back here, we can put the card in there, so we won't need a ton of cable. And voila. So now technically resin's coming into the system. Perfect. We're going to need to wait for a bucket because right now, see, I can't collect it. So time for some Chitty McGee. So pedestal and watch a flowing time. Like so. And let's go back there. Put you right here and you right here and turn you on. So technically now the resin's going to be coming in. Well, this is still really slow, but honestly, it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, it's not like we need a ton of this. So our boreal extractor, let's grab a second one right here. Let's grab another importer right here. Let's just double up. Like so, and then grab cables and put this one also on fluids. Perfect. So now it's going a bit faster and we have one bucket. So now technically I can come right here and put an exporter right there on fluid like this. And we just need to connect this now. Let's just go from here and connect it. Like this. One last one. Yeah. So now this is connected. This is going to be input from the top and output from the bottom. And this also needs power. So I'm going to provide it power like this. And voila, we're now making resin into tree oil, I believe. That's going to go in here, and it got immediately burned up. And so now we're producing 100,000 RF per tick. So all of those are made and working. The only one that's not working is the disenchantment. I showed you how to make that work, and I'll be honest, I have no interest whatsoever into making that work ever. Like, it just, there's no point. I've shown you the complexity of it, and I don't see any need to make it work more. So let's just do this, and let's get rid of the seed. Just cleaning up a little bit, and I think that takes care of all of the power stuff. Yeah, okay, so now let's continue with thermal. So thermal is kind of interesting as a mod because of all of the augments that it has. So if I come here and I say thermal, and I say integral servo, we did make these integral components, okay? So these make the machine twice as fast, okay? But there's two more levels. This level, though, requires signalum and electrum, and those are two seeds that we need to make. So how do we get electrum? We get electrum, and we're going to do it the thermal way because it seems to be used by thermal. You make an induction smelter, and you put gold and silver. So let's come right here and say induction smelter. Craft that. And we're going to teach our system. And then we're going to come back here and put it down right here. And then we're going to grab some gold and some silver. And we're going to put these two together to make our first electrum, which we're going to EMC and make into seeds immediately. So now we have a new alloy. Perfect. Electrum. Oh, electrum. Let's grab two more, and then we can go make the seeds. So what is required for these seeds? We're going to need Imperium essence. Essence. I'm just going to grab an insanium right here. Insanium essence. Is this disconnected again? Let's go back, and if I say insanium, I feel like we're not making insanium quite as fast as we used to. Am I mistaken? Like, I feel like this might have stopped. No, it is. I guess that once you get into the 50s, 50,000 something, the number just doesn't grow quite as fast. So let's transform these, and then we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the electrum. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to need our prosperity base, a seed base right here. So that's going to be one seed. One more seed completed. Great. Now we also needed signalum, I believe. So if I come over here and I say signalum, signalum is going to be a mix of three things. So to make signalum in an induction smelter, we're going to need silver, copper, redstone, and this is also EMCable. So silver, 1, copper, 3, 1, 2, 3, and redstone, 4. Well, did I not? Okay. Never taught my system how to make normal redstone. Whatever. Let's just come over here, throw all of that in here. This is going to give us our first signalum. And you know what? Let's grab an integral component and look at this. Look at the speed it's going. And now it's going twice as fast. And since we're here, let's just come over here and say augment. There is another augment in thermal called flux linkage amplifier right here. Ooh. Okay, so we can't make those either. So is that EMCable? No. So those need to be crafted manually, and we need electrum plate for that. So let's grab a multi-servo. Oh, I never taught it to my system. How bad of me. Let's just do that right now. And this time we're going to make some electrum plates. So let's come right over here and say electrum. Grab a whole stack and put that in here. You know what? Let's put an integral component also just to make it a bit faster. And let's just plop that in. Then we can grab these 4 and teacher system. And then we're going to make those into seed also. What's the essence that we need for these seeds? Blue essence. Great. So we can already make the next seed. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's go. Just going to keep those there in case they're the next one. And that's another seed. Perfect. Okay, so what's the next step? So now technically, since we have these 2, I can grab the signalum and signalum gear. Oh yes, you're EMCable. Thank you. Signalum plates are not, but this is okay. So now we can go to integral component right here, and we can make these, which are EMCable. So we need to make one of these, and now we're done. Next level is going to be the inderium, the resonant integral component. So we're going to need inderium. How do we make inderium? In an induction smelter, and that's also EMCable. 2 ender pearl, 3 lead, 1 diamond. Okay, so it needs to be a crushed diamond. So we're going to need 2 new machine. First, well, not 2 new, 1 new machine. We're going to need a pulverizer, like so, that we're going to teach our system. And we're going to put that, you know what? Oh no, I'm not running out of place. Then I'm going to need a diamond. We're just going to put 1 diamond in this machine. While we're waiting, we'll grab 2 ender pearl, 1, 2, and we'll grab 3 lead, 1, 2, 3, perfect. We've got our diamond dust, which can be, oh no, this one cannot be EMC'd. Well, doesn't matter, we'll just do this, and the result of this inderium can be EMC'd, so at least that. Let's just come right here while we're waiting. And let's go look at inderium. If I can find it. Oh my god, there's so many recipe. Well, we'll get it here faster. So let's just grab this. And the inderium is a seed with, this time we need red. Perfect. Let's just put this right here and call for some more inderium. 1, 2. And I'm doing this for the completion because we already have infinite, so we don't really need the seed other than we want to have all of the seeds. So you know what, let's just grab half a stack and let's just say this, and let's make the next seed. 2, 3, 4, and I'll sleep because of the phantom. Thank you, brain, for reminding me. And just go sleep while this is happening. So that's another thermal seed done. Perfect. Now that we have that, we can make, I think we can make the last integral. This one, let's just make this. No, we need these lumium gear. Oh, we do not have lumium. Next thermal alloy, so glowstone, tin, and silver. Glowstone, you know what? Can it be faster here? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I don't even remember what it is. Just give me a second. It's glowstone, 2, 3 tin, and 1 silver. 10. 1, 2, 3. I grabbed too much, but it doesn't matter. I'll throw everything in the machine and I'll get everything back that didn't get transformed. So again, while we're waiting, I wanted... Oh, these electrum plate stacks are really cool. Let's come back right here and let's make that augment I was talking about. So if I come here, the flux linkage amplifier, here's 32 of them. I can go 1, 2, 3. I need some integral component. integral component. Now that I can make those, let's make the faster one. So if I come here now, I can take that one out and put that one in. And here I can put all of these in, and here I can put, so let me show you, okay? Let's do that again. If I come over here and I say Electrum, you know what? I'm going to grab Signalum. Don't know what I'm going to need the plate for, but if I put this in here, look at the speed, okay? So now if I put this, it's twice as fast. If instead of that, I put this one, now it's 4 times as fast. And much faster, still way more faster, and still way more faster. I think this is the faster you could ever make these machines. It uses more RF. Like look at the RF, okay? 240, 60. So it's a cost in RF, but at that point in the game, you're producing so much RF that this should no longer matter to you. Okay, so now that we've done this, we have our Lumium. We can teach our system to make infinite Lumium, and we're now going to make the Lumium seed out of the blue essence. So 4 of you and 4 of you is going to make that next seed. I think that's the last thermal seed. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. So let's just do this. And another seed. Okay, let me just get rid of these things. Which means now technically we should be able to make the last integral component. Integral component might be missing one last thing. So let's make this into a gear, infinite gear, and let's do this. No, okay, so we're still missing these hardened glass. So hardened glass is made in an induction smelter with sand, obsidian, and quartz. So quartz, obsidian, and sand. And yes, I'm grabbing half stack. I know it's EMCable, but the machine's so fast now, I kind of also want to see how fast this is going to go. Okay, it's not stupid crazy fast, but it's fast enough. Let's just come right here now and grab the harden, and let's just do this, and now we can make this one, which is EMCable, integral. So it's kind of weird that the augments are not. So now I want to make one last augment and go show you something. So augment for power, the augment that you want is auxiliary reaction chamber. Is that one? Fuel energy. Yeah. So increase generation rate, but reduce efficiency. So let's make, I'm going to need these plates that I made. Oh, and since we now have that one, we can now, we can now put the higher one in those machine, because there's no reason to have the least one. So this one is time 2, this one is time 3, this one is time 4. So let's come, and we're out of power. Oh, because it has to fill these machine first. Power's going to come back. Just give it a second. Voila, it's back online. So let's throw those in there. And now if I go back to my augment, I can make these auxiliary reaction chamber. I'm just going to make 3. And then I just want to go and show you what we can do with this. I'm going to need a flux point. A flux plug right here, because if we're not extracting power, we're going not to be mass producing. So first big secret, we're going to call this dynamo power. Dynamo power. Okay, so these, like I said, they all produce the same thing. See, this one is can make up to 40 RF per tick. Right now it's only making 20, because the way these machines work, which I always found super annoying, is that the more power it contains. So now I'm going to come right here and turn this off. Oh. These should all stop making power. Oh, I didn't turn this on. Okay, so the way these work is they only produce a certain amount based on the output. You know what? Do we have trash in this system? That's going to be bad, but I don't care. Do we have trash cans? Trash. Oh, yes, we do have trash cans. You know what? Let's make you. And yeah, this is a complete waste, but at this point, it might help me show what I'm trying to show. So now it's trashing all the power. So now it's making 40 RF per tick, but you can augment it. So if I do this, it's now 80. If you add this, it's not adding. It's times 3, but it's not times 2 and 3. So there's no point having the lowest one. So the highest one, bring it to 160, 4 times, and double, double, double. But it only doubles the original, okay? So 160 times 2 is 320, plus another 160 is 480, plus another 160 is 640, but now it's 73% efficient. What that means is that when I'm producing 240 RF here, no, a block of charcoal, instead of producing, a block of charcoal, instead of producing 160, it's going to produce 73% of that. But basically, this is not a problem. So this is producing 640, and that's the max it can ever go, whereas those can go to 80K. So as you can see, this is like, it's not that useful, but we can live off of that power. You see in my other series, we are living on that kind of power alone. These are no longer working. How much are they producing? Only 80, like they make no sense. Let's just get rid of this and let's come right here and I'll throw all of this in the system and kind of forget about them for now. Okay, let's go back upstairs. I think that's all I wanted to do for thermal. I think we've made most machines that we need for now, and we've made all of the alloys. So if I come to the seeds right now, and let's just go back to our seed production. Okay, if I'm looking at this here, we need sulfur seed. Can I get sulfur easily? Sulfur seeds need sulfur dust. Nope, that's the sulfur seeds need sulfur dust. Thermal sulfur dust. How do we get the thermal sulfur dust? So if I come here, oh, the fractioning still would give it to me. No. That's a secondary chance. How do I get this sulfur though? What is going to be my path to getting sulfur? Oh, ooh, blaze rod and pulverizer. Perfect. So let's grab some blaze rod, and let's put that in the pulverizer. And voila, we already have one sulfur. Is that EMCable? No, perfect. So we're going to wait. Oh, let's grab. It's already done. I already have the 4. And I already have those. So now that I have the 4 sulfur, I need to make sulfur dust out of it. So I'm going to throw it through the pulverizer again. And we're going to now have the sulfur seed. And since sulfur is not something that's EMCable, it's going to be great that we can produce it this way. So let me just grab these into this level of essence. And let's make the next thermal essence seed. 2, 3. Oh, I grabbed that one back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Voila, that's going to be another seed. Which is, I consider that a thermal seed because we got it from using thermal. Apatite, so apatite we should have a lot. I think we had found some. No, we do not. Okay. How do we get apatite? Right here. What are the means of... Nope, we're not going to be able to mine it, I believe. No. Whew, okay, so if we pulverize tin, okay, there's a chance of getting some. Okay, do we have tin? We should have tin ore. Oh, we have 1. Well, that is not ideal. Let's just go and put that in the pulverizer. Hey, I thought I could just pulverize it. Oh, it's not the right tin ore. No, that's not how we're going to get our apatite then. Induction smelter. Wow, you're just useless. This one is just useless, man. Okay, let's show that back in here. Do I want to waste time on this right now? No. So I'm gonna, in a time lapse, I'm gonna have to go mine. Probably try and find these things by mining. Honey, we don't have right now. Coral, is coral something we're going to be able to make? We're gonna have to find some coral. Is there? Oh, brain coral seed. How do we get brain coral? Oh, yes, we can. Ha! Waterlogged heavy sieves. Okay, so we haven't sieved in so long now. Do we even remember how to do it? So let's just grab 9 of these and craft it into compressed sand, like so. Let's just go and teach it to our system. You know what? Let's just do this and say send and grab a stack. Where's my heavy sieve? Right here. Okay, we're going to waterlog it and we're going to use that. Just give me a second. How do you waterlog a sieve? Like this. Put it in water and well. So let's see what we're going to get from this. Haha, we're getting our coral. We're getting a lot of different stuff too. Okay, so what do we do with these coral? We need fluid item transformation with seawater. Okay. This is, oh yes. How do you get seawater? Simple. 3, 4. You get it from putting sand in water. And these are going to transform into seawater. And then I'm just going to need, how many of each coral am I going to need? So this is going to make a horn coral seed. And so I'm going to need 4 yellow. Oh, they're EMCable. I just need 1 of each. Oh, that's so cheating. Okay. So 1 yellow. Horn coral. Let's just put it there. We're going to need the brain. This one, this one. This one. And let's teach those. Seagrass 2. How much of this can I get rid of? I'm just going to get rid of everything I can. Nope. Bubble coral. Let's show that. Bubble coral right here. Nope. These one I cannot. So which one am I missing? So coral. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'm missing the blue one. Let me just check. So if I press R on this, I need red, yellow, brain, and tube. That's not brain. So not that one. Coral. We need the brain one. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm just missing the blue one. Let's just go and continue sieving this until we get the blue one. And we've got it. So we don't need to do this anymore. Let's just transform this water. Oh, I'm going to need a bucket. Just give me a second. Bucket. That's how you get all of these seeds. I don't know why I wouldn't want the coral seed, to be honest, but it's a quest. So because it's a quest, it needs to be done. So let's just finish this one right here. Okay. I just want to see coral. If I search for coral, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All the other ones are dead coral. So now we have them all. Perfect. And, oh, that's not what I wanted to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be another seed. Let's just come over here and get rid of these things that we do not need. And, nope, this one goes right here, this one, and this one. Oh, yes, I wanted 60. This is EMCable. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, so this one gets made into a seed with the green one. So let's go. We're just going to start that one and sleep again for the phantoms. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get that done. And another seed bites the dust. Let's put that right here. Next, saltpeter. How do we get salt with niter from thermal series? How do we get niter? By pulverizing this. How do we get this? I'm hoping that there's a well, it could be mined. Maybe I have some already. I'm doubtful, but maybe. Let's just continue checking. Oh, come on. Sandstone. That's going to be so easy. Do we have niter already? That's the real question. Niter? No, we do not. But it's going to be as stupidly easy as grabbing 4 sand, making sandstone, teaching sandstone to our system, grabbing a stack of sandstone, and coming right here and say, now make some magic. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Oh, 4. Perfect. I'm just going to let that finish because that's not EMCable. Okay. Just want a little bit more. And is the niter used directly? No, we need the niter dust. Perfect. So let's just grab all of that. That's enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is going to be our next seed. Which, oh, I forgot to sleep. So now's the time to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's sleep. So let's put these away. Seed all of these new seeds away. And everything else can go into that system like so. And if we go back here, what's missing? Appetite, we're going to have to actually go mine and find. Honey, so I'm hoping that honey is something we can get if we go to the Twilight Forest. And if I go to that, those are tier 2. If I go to tier 3, what am I missing? Blah, blah, blah. So prismarine. So the prismarine seed, I cannot find. I know that I've done it. I know, but I cannot find it. So what I'm missing is prismarine crystal. And prismarine crystal you get with compressed sand. Okay, so if I dewaterlog this and grab this right here, I should be able to get those back fairly quickly. Compressed sand. Let's grab a stack of compressed sand and please make me lucky. Wrong prismarine shard. The other one's kind of a bit rarer. Oh, wait. If I grab this, just give me a second. I think that there's another way of making it. How can I make prismarine crystal? In the solidification chamber with 2 prismarine, glowstone dust, and biomass. Oh, no, that's too complicated. I'm too lazy to do that. Let's just grab 1 and then we'll EMC it. And it's really, like, I promise that I did make the seed. I just don't know what happened to it. Okay, so let's get rid of you guys because you're not EMCable and I don't care. Perfect. Those are learned. So prismarine. And I think it's like that and like that. And these are also EMCable. Don't know why I'm doing it, but I'm doing it. And then these prismarine are going to need the tertium essence. Perfect. Let's go make this next seed, which I've already made, but I've lost it. I just want to set it up so that we can have it at some point. Although all it produces is stuff that we can EMC. So I'm not quite sure that this is the best time usage, especially since I already have that. So let's just do this. Perfect. So now we have the seed back. And this time I'm not going to lose it. And if I come back here, what else am I missing? Okay, zombie seed, skeleton seed, creeper seed, mana steel seed. So we're going to have to, and graphite seed. Graphite seed. How do we make graphite seed? Oh, this seed is not craftable. I remember that. That's going to annoy me to no end. Probably going to cheat it in to complete the quest because there's no way I'm not 100%ing. Okay, so I guess I don't know what to do right now. It's a weird time for the episode. Oh, we're at 557 trillion EMC. Power flower right here. Fading power flower. Nope. Not the fading, the final. Final power flower. Start. Go. Let's go downstairs. We're finally getting our... Oh, look at that. We're down to 104 trillion. This is tragic. Here, we're producing a Mark 15. And then, I don't know how many do we have left. Probably still waiting on some of those. Nope, that's all done. That's all done too. So that's potentially the last one. Nope. Is this the last one? Oh, this is so cool. I love that I automated this whole setup. This is done. Okay, so now, unfortunately, remember, I haven't set the recipe. So I'm going to have to do this. Grab all of the... Oh. Just give me a second. So right here, right here, right here, and right here. If you remember, I was waiting to key the system. So now this is keyed. So now I can grab all of these. And now we can come right here. I'm going to stop it just to make sure. And then we're going to say make the final power flower. Shift click, one click. Oh, whew. I thought it wasn't going to work. I just need power. Just let's grab a plug. No, a point. And we've finally made the final power flower in a couple of seconds. What do I call this one? Final power flower. And select the network. And voila. And ta-da! Oh, it's imported in my system. Final. Let's grab it right here. Let's go upstairs and... Okay, so look at this. Right now I'm producing 63.25 trillion per tick. And I'm going to go to 13 quadrillion per tick. So I can already make a second Mark II power flower. So all of this, honestly... Let's take all of that out. And take this one and put it right here. And it's producing 13 quadrillion. And now I can throw these in the system. And technically, if I go for final right here, can I make a second one? Yeah, start. We're going to make a second one just for the fun of it. To be honest, we have so much EMC right now that there's no need to do what I'm doing. It's just for the fun. So power flower. What am I waiting on? I'm kind of curious to go see what it's producing right now. If I come here, oh, it's already done. Final. Yeah, second one's already finished. Can I make another one? Why not? Let's start another one. So if I come here and put it right there, we're now producing 26 quadrillion. Let me just go check my crafting status right here. That's why you need to automate everything and max everything, because now I can just do this stupid crafting any which way I want. So final power flower, and you know what? I'm going to make one more one. So now I'm going to come right here, put this right there. This is just a bit too much. All of this kind of affects your frame rate, and I've been putting some everywhere. So now I'm just going to try and take some out, because technically I believe now that I'm producing enough power anyway. See, I'm down to 13 quadrillion though. So if I need to make it a lot higher, I can always grab all of this stuff back and just put some more. But I'm going to be happy with this setup. See, that's almost 20 quadrillion. And, well, I say that, but if I go final, can I make another one? I have so much of everything that, yes, it does not seem to be a problem. Oh, this one's going to be longer, though, because I don't know if you saw, but it has to produce all the other level, which means I've burned through all of the Mark 15 that I had made. So, yeah, Mark 16, it needs to make 4 Mark 15, and it needs to make 12, now 8, Mark 14, and the Mark 13 were crafted a while ago. So this is the power of making this whole setup and automating everything. This is already done. These are already done. Now we're making the Mark 15. That's one. Let's go. I think that's finished already. Oh my God. Love the system. You have no idea. I love the system. Final. And let's grab that. That's kind of like what I wanted to show right here is the power of ridiculousness. Because everything was automated, in what, 5 minutes, we produced 5 final flower power. And with 5 and only 4 of these, 5 of these watch of flowing time instead of 15, we're producing 20 quadrillion. And we're in the quintillion, so power is never going to be an issue again. If I go to Project E, yep, that was the final one. That is another quest line fully taken care of. So I really want to try and get through mystical agriculture. I think that's how I'm going to direct my episode right now. I'm basically going to go toward mystical agriculture, just doing all the seeds and doing whatever we need to get them. So next episode, we're going to go to the Twilight Forest. We're going to try and dig a little bit. I want to see if there's appetite down there. And I'm going to also try and find bees. If I do, I'll be able to take care of those 2 quests. Then we're also going to come back and start setting up the soul seeds. We're going to try and make the skeleton, the zombie, the creeper. And then, because the next step is going to be Mana Steel, we're going to start a little bit of Botania to get our Mana Steel. Then we're going to get to Tier 4. And then, we're going to need to go into Mechanism for some of those. And into Elementium, into more Botania. So there's Botania in the future. To be honest, the Botania, I'm going to do the bare minimum that the quest requires. Because I've done Botania so many times. I'm willing to crash through it to get the quest done, but that's it. So guys, you know what? I'm going to end up on this, and in the next episode, we're just going to continue going through the seeds so that we can get every type of material possible. Guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now.